What up, though? Y'all know what it is. Mr. Straight Up is in full effect, man. What's going on this morning? See, I'm needing a little shave out here, but it is what it is. Y'all know I don't give a damn. Let's get it. What's going on? How was y'all weekends, man? We'll get into that in 1 second. Y'all know what it is. First things first. Got to thank my Lord for letting my feet touch the floor so I can hit the dough to try to get more dough so I can have more and I can help more. And if you know, you know. Come on now. It's Monday morning. Wake your motherfucking ass up. And if you didn't wake up, you probably sleeping somewhere a whole lot better than where I am. Understand that. Man, y'all know what it is. We do a recap of the weekend. Maybe get into a subject here and there. Yes, sir. Up at Coney Island right now, you know what I'm saying? Spark my mind a little bit about, you know, certain things. We'll get into them in a minute. So, what did y'all do this weekend? Me, what did I do this weekend? Went to a party, you know, off the hook. When I say that motherfucker was off the hook. Had to attend my boy's stuff, you know, he had some complications over the weekend. Have a good weekend, dog. You know, what else? What else I do this weekend? Made it to a picnic. Let me apologize to Nisha real quick because I didn't make it to her party this weekend because of my boy complications. Happy birthday though, you know I would have been there for real. Y'all already know that. But otherwise, other than that, it was beautiful this weekend. You know, the weather was wonderful. You know, once again, the weatherman don't know what the hell he or she talking about, but it is what it is. You know, came across a couple more things, you know, concerning my job or whatever, but we gonna get into those too. Good morning, Leah. Good morning, Miss Gill. What's better than one Gill in the morning? Of course, it's two of them. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna get into those right now. You know, like I said, doing a recap of the weekend, and my weekend was all right. When I said my weekend was all right, it was really, really all right. I got my porch redone over here in my building or whatever. Riding up on right now. Nice to me. It's looking real nice. When I say real nice to me, so that's a good thing going on right there. You know, I was around some family. I was around some friends. Like I said, I don't know what's going on to my body breaking down on me. This motherfucking body feeling old as hell. Like, damn. I'm talking about damn. What else? I got a good ride on my bike this week. And that bike ride was wonderful. When I said that bike ride was wonderful, it was wonderful. You couldn't tell me shit about that. What's going on, LaWanda? So that was good this weekend. Got to see some friends, talk to some friends. Like I said, learn some new information, you know. Well, a name that keeps surfacing. That name that keeps surfacing, I'm just going to call it AM. For those that have been following know what that means. Yes, for those that's been following me knows exactly who I'm talking about. I might get into that or I might save it to tomorrow because I think I'm going to save it for tomorrow. But yeah, so this morning I want to talk about other things that happened over the weekend. They had the election, you know, go down at the job where I don't know if I'm employed or I'm not employed at. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And there was a lot of people that won and lost, and there's a lot of questions that need to be answered on certain parts. I don't know nothing about it, but I overheard some things. You know what's going on. So the president stayed the same. Vice president stayed the same. We had a few other changes, you know, in position. You know, shout out to those who moved on. Shout out to those who surpassed people. Shout out to those who didn't think they would win, but they did win. Shout out to those who even ran. Shout out to those who lost. So I got to give y'all a moment too, because it take a lot to try to step up to make a change. Because making a change is a big thing. It's definitely a big thing. So shout out to all y'all from Gilbert, Coolidge, and Shoemaker, you know, on the D-Dot Road. What else? Whose ever birthday it is today. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to Tanya. I know it's your birthday today. What's good? You know what I'm saying? For y'all that got birthdays today, This is the day. Y'all day should have been on hump day, because today is 6-9. I ain't got to say no more. It goes with each other. 6-9 just goes with each other. Automatically. Yeah, like I said, so it was good, you know what I'm saying? Got to see my girl at the picnic and shit for a minute. Shout out to Miss Gill for the invite, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And Princess for talking all this shit. But I made it for a second yesterday. But it's what I want to talk about today. I came this morning to talk about, you know, something, but I'm going to divert it somewhere else. This morning, I want to talk about customer fucking service. Customer service, people. Man, let me tell you something. Customer service is a dying breed, just like common sense. When I say it is a dying breed, and people expect you to leave them money or do things for them, and you don't even do your job, or you halfway do your job. Let me say this, man. If I ever had to wait tables, because there's nothing wrong with that job, you can make a lot of money in it. You automatically know to bring somebody some water. Ask them if they want some lemons with it, or just bring it. You automatically know they're going to need some more napkins. If you bring them that napkin that's rolled up with the silverware, or the one that's just on the table up under the silverware, you automatically know that they're going to need some more silverware. Why you around here just walking past my table? You don't see me sitting here? You don't see me not eating? That could be a sign of something is wrong. I'm just saying, that could be a sign that something's wrong. When you bring me my food out, shouldn't you double back to double check that I'm okay? I'm talking about in the next few minutes, just in case my steak ain't cooked right. Good morning, Nance, if I didn't say good morning. Good morning, Mamie. Good morning, Tawana. What I just started talking about, customer service. And how customer service out here is fucked up these days. You know what I mean? I'm not understanding why y'all think y'all should get a good tip. And the restaurants that's really getting me these days are the ones that's automatically adding their money in. You know, like Shrimp and Reel. They automatically add in 18%. If I'm looking for this nigga all motherfucking day that I'm there, why should I give him 18% of my tip? You know the bill gonna be at least $200 or more. You know what I'm saying? So automatically they getting a $36 tip. Come on, man. For those that don't know, 18% of $100 is $18 on every $100. It's real simple. If my bill is $200, that's 18 plus 18, which means I'm giving a $36 tip to you. For what? For you to wait for my food to get cold, waiting on you to bring something out? Because I placed the order and you forgot to put my extra food in the order? Come on, man. Good morning, Stacy. How you doing this morning? What I'm talking about, I'm starting my day talking about customer service. Customer service is dead out here. I don't know what's wrong with y'all people, or why y'all don't want to make y'all money, or think I'm going to pay y'all for bad service. You know, I don't understand that. Good morning, Shay. I don't understand why they think just because they work here that I should give them a hell of a tip. Now, don't get me wrong. Tip actually starts at $20. It always does. And then you work your way down to where your tip end up before I leave this place. If you over there standing on your fucking phone and I have asked you to bring me some mustard or some condiments 5 minutes ago, and then you walking past me after I've been watching you on the phone to the next table who just sat down because you're trying to get them started, you don't stop at my table and ask me how I'm doing? Come on now. We talking about common sense customer service. I'm just saying, if I ordered a steak, shouldn't you wait till I cut to that steak open, or walk away and kind of glance over there to see if I done cut into it yet, and then come back and ask me, is it cooked right? I'm just saying, these is common courtesy. If you walking past my table and my glass is almost empty of this lemonade that I had, you don't think I want another one? Don't even ask me if I want one. If you want a good tip, just bring one. Even if I didn't want one, bring it anyway. I'm serious. I'm serious as hell. So Leah says, the waitstaff know they're already getting the 18%, so they don't care. See, this is my point. This is my point. Why am I giving these motherfuckers 18% of my money and they fucking customer service is terrible? Then they come into the table, you know, can I take your order? Is that it? Well, can you tell me what the sides are? The sides is right there. It's at the bottom. You can read it. Can you tell me what the super day? I don't know. I got to go check. What the fuck is you here for? What are you here for? If I got to read everything off this damn menu, what are you doing? And then here goes something else, y'all. Would you like an appetizer? Yeah, you can get me you know what? Give me some mushrooms or give me some scallops wrapped in bacon. You know, bring them to the table. All right, what's your order? No, I want you to put that in first. You can go ahead and order. I just take your order at the same time. No. You know why I want you to take my order at the same time? It's because y'all don't even know how to space the food out. You got the damn food overlapping each other. Leah says nobody wants to work. Got attitude. That's what I'm saying, Leah. This is what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? I specifically tell them after the appetizer comes, then I place my order. Or, you know what, you can go on and write it down, but don't put it in yet. Or, when they come for my dinner, my entree per se, and I say, all right, give me a salad, put some extra cucumbers in, add an egg. What kind of dressings you got? Well, you know, we got the basic dressings. What's your basic dressings, nigga? Well, ranch, honey mustard, you know. No, you ain't got nothing else. You ain't got no raspberry vinaigrette. You ain't got no balsamic vinegar. You ain't got no stuff like that. Well, I don't know. I got to check. Is this your first date? Because you need somebody walking with you. You don't even know your damn job. That's just starting out. Now, that's just starting out. I give you my order. We sitting there waiting on our salads. Why you bring the salad? And then as soon as you walk away, 48 seconds later, you walk back over with my entree. That means you the ones making the salad. That means you were supposed to bring my salad right out. And now you done messed all up. You got my food up overlapping each other. I want to eat my salad because that's what I want to eat first. But now my food's sitting there getting cold. But you want a good tip, right? Come on, man. Customer service. Let's get it. Mamie says, yes, Southern Fire does that as well. The food isn't what it used to be. I wasn't happy with the mac and cheese and sent it back for a double green. It was 20 or more of us. When I saw that sign on the door stating mandatory gratuity, and there was about 20 of us, I pointed out 3 other people who I knew were going to pay because I was not about to pay no high-ass gratuity. And this is what I'm talking about. So y'all know what I'm talking about. You know, and then the girls keep going over there huddling up. They keep going over there huddling up. You know what I'm saying? Just, they over there talking and shit. You don't see that we need something, we waving. When you see a nigga doing that, that may be a sign to come over there. Now, after I done been there, you done overlap my food. That's getting cold. I'm not enjoying your service at all. What's going on, Morgan? Now it's time to get the bill. Now, before I get this bill, I'm already to say, remember, I start off at 20, like tipping at like $20. Don't give me, and I let you work your way down to 15, to 10, to 7, to 5, to 2, to think about not giving your ass nothing. And if I made it down to 5, I'm already thinking about not giving you nothing anyway. And them is real talk. But I know everybody got to work, so I still be thinking about, being nice or whatever. But at the same time, I really be saying to myself, for real? Or, here go another one. Let's say I'm out on a date or I'm out with anybody, you know what I'm saying? Somebody of the opposite sex, and it's a female taking the order. She ain't listening to nobody but me. Whoever I'm with, they trying to give, say something. Okay, I get your order in a minute. I get your order. So what do you want now? Don't cut her off. You know what I'm saying? She's saying, excuse me. She's trying to get in, whatever she's trying to do to get your attention. You looking at me, trying to lean over the table, put your little breasts at me and shit like that. Like that's going to get your tip. No. You got to respect whoever a nigga with, whether it's a girl or a guy. Y'all customer service is terrible. Then you got the restaurants. And I know I'm going in. It's only 4 of y'all working. You got 2 people in the kitchen, 1 person greeting, and 1 waitress trying to do 5 jobs. Then somebody come in. They don't want to come in. They come in like, oh, here we go. If you a bartender, that's your job, bartend. Why you walking in with an attitude when they called you to come to work, or if you got there late, or if you on time? You know it's like this every Friday. Why are you coming to work with an attitude? Your face translates to my table. Good morning, Tiff. Your face is translating to my table on your energy and your attitude and what you bringing in my presence. You know what I'm saying? Little things that would make you get a great tip or a better tip for those that don't know. If you bringing me silverware to my table, and you see the silverware got spots and stuff all over it, go get some clean silverware. For real. If you taking me to a table, and when we get to this table, you see some aftermath, we gonna call it aftermath, that may be on the seat or on the table or something, wipe my seat and table off. Good morning, Santana. Good morning, Michelle. Glad to have y'all back. I'm talking about this morning, for those that just came on, I am talking about the dying breed when it comes to customer service. But they want good tips, and they automatically taking tips out of your final bill. They taking 18% of your money, and the service is terrible. And you know what else is terrible? When let's say your bill $100, of course that's gonna be an $18 tip. Then when you don't you put that zero because they already took their money out. Then they look at you like, they get the bill and be like, what the fuck is You think I'm supposed to add on to that $18 that you just took from me and your service is terrible? You're lucky I ain't figured out how you can't get that 18%. It should be a sign that's on the door that says 18% of your money will be taken. But if you got complaints about your server, you can make the bill whatever you want. Now, when you say about your server, that has nothing to do with the cook. Because a lot of people don't understand that neither. Don't be laughing at me, Gil. Don't be laughing at me. Because the shit is real. Hey, Shireen, good morning. You know, and this is what I'm talking about. You're over there on some bullshit. When I say some straight bullshit, and ladies who are in this field and know what I'm talking about, Stop wearing them goddamn stretch pants that's not making it all the way up, that's not stretching completely off your ass. When you coming over to the table, the crack of your ass is showing. I don't want you bringing me my food with the crack of your ass showing. Now, don't get me wrong. I am a man. I'm looking at the crack of your ass every time you walk past. But I don't want the crack of your ass bringing the food to my table. This is the way I'm built up. You know, if I'm with somebody or not with somebody, that ain't no disrespect. That shit is not looking right to me. These are things that just plays in my head and say to myself, you didn't know you was coming to work? Another thing, people, do not stop laughing at me, Sarah. Another damn thing, do not come to my fucking table with your thumb in a part of my goddamn food or on top of my plate. I don't want your thumb on my plate. Like you scanning my phone in or something. Like you trying to unlock my phone. Like you trying to unlock my bill with the plate. No, keep your damn thumb off of my plate. Put your hand at the bottom of that motherfucker. Walk with it like, do something. Because I'm not understanding. You think that's appealing to me that you bring it up and the mashed potato got a whole hole in it from your thumb? Come on, man. We talking about customer service here. What's going on, Mr. Martin? Good morning. For those that's just chiming in, I am talking about customer service this morning and how it's a dying breed and how they expecting the tip and how the tip is built into your bill these days. That ain't right. That ain't right. Do you know one time I literally left a note on the bill that they brought me for the tip? I sure did. So this is what the girl did. I would never forget this. The bill was $146 and some change. Literally the change was like, I think it was 48 cents. 52. Yeah, it was 48 cents. So she brings me, because I gave 160, she brought me the couple fives and some singles. You know what I'm saying? So I said, what the fuck? She just took my 48 cents? I said, I got this motherfucker. Good morning, Octavius. I said, I got the bill, and I wrote on the bill, y'all, since you took my 48 cents, I guess that's what you wanted for your tip. And I walked the hell out. For real. For real. For real. And, and I did put this too. This the pettiest shit. That was petty. But let me put what I put on the back. I said, you should work at the gas station taking that extra penny off 99 cents all day. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a damn. Because we talking about customer service and petty. You know what I'm saying? This is the stuff that goes on these restaurants and they expect you to give a tip. Y'all can say something about me, y'all can talk about me, but I did write that on the bill one time. You just gonna take my money? You just gonna take my money? Made me talking about, yes, that's what they do. Take your change. I'm not sure when that started. I'm not sure when it started neither, baby. But you don't just get to take my money. Did nobody tell you to round it up and give it to the little boys and the little girls club? This ain't going on no Girl Scout cookies, nigga. Because them Girl Scout cookies is good. Where is my money going? You know what I'm saying? This ain't going to the Jerry Lewis Fund. I want my money, nigga. Run me my money. Nigga, run me my money. Run me my money. Ain't nobody playing with y'all. Y'all just gonna take my shit. And then you gonna look at the bill like, where my tip at? You took your tip, damn it. I got a tip for you. Stop taking my goddamn money without asking me. But it's just me, I guess. What's going on, Q? Good morning. How you this morning, fam? So, Shireen says, I'm a cashier and I give great customer service to my customers. I make really good tips every day because of my customer service. We deserve great service, and I give that no matter what. And I salute you. Yes. When I say I salute you because it's a dying breed. It really, really is. And I don't understand people. Octavia says, yep, she tipped herself. Enjoy. Yes. But you want to look at me like I'm being petty. That's not me being petty. That's me observing the situation and saying to myself, wow, you strong as hell. You got big nerve. Being somebody who's serving you, you should know how to make better tips. So if you go to a restaurant and you know the salad's as big as hell, the house salad, why you bringing me a salad where in a bowl or a plate, let me make sure you bring it to me in a bowl, where as soon as I cut it, stuff gonna start falling off the side of it. Automatically. Bring an extra plate. You know the person probably gonna ask for an extra plate anyway. Why don't you walk up with the plate like, look, our salads are kind of big, so I brought you an extra plate. You gonna need it? I brought it for you anyway. You get what I'm saying? Learn how to make more money. If you see my water got low, automatically just walk up and fill it up. If I was drinking it with lemons, bring 2 more lemons. If you serving me a tea, ask me, would you like honey with that? Because we have honey here. A lot of places don't have honey, but we serve honey. Would you like some green tea? Would you like black tea? Would you like some Lipton? Be considerate doing customer service. Know how to get your tip bigger, everybody. Shireen said, I met some amazing people because of customer service. Listen, me too, and I've met some shitty, nasty, messed up ass attitudes because of customer service. Like, if you living off this, if they pay you $3.18 an hour to be there, and all your money is dependent upon your customer service, let's talk about it. Look, and I know I'm not the only one for what I'm about to say. You ever been out with your girl, or you ever been out with your guy, however you want to put it, and at the end, you know the customer service is terrible. Like me, I told you, I be still want to give something, you know what I'm saying? Because it's in my heart. You ever wanted to give some money, and then you look over at your girl, and she be looking at you like, nigga, I wish you would get that bitch something. I wish the fuck you would. That's how your date or your girl, your woman, wife, whatever the fuck you with, that's how they be looking at you like, I wish you would get that bitch a tip. I wish you would get that heifer a tip. I said heifer. Yes, I said heifer. I wish you would get that heifer a tip. She was terrible. Or you got one of them girls where when y'all go out and she paying the bill this time, and you know the service is terrible, and you be saying to your mind, I know they ain't getting shit tonight. And you feel good about it. You feel good because you're not paying the bill, number one, but you also feel good like, I'll let her deal with that one this time. Good morning, Angela. Shireen said, that's me. I'll get a look like... So you know what I'm talking about, Shireen. Your girl will be like, as soon as the bill comes, you be like, she be like, Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. When I say y'all know exactly what I'm talking about, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Yes, the fuck you do. And you be like, you be sitting there like, I asked this nigga for some napkins 30 minutes ago, and they didn't walk past my table 4 times. They didn't even stop to check to see if I was okay while I'm waiting on the stuff I asked you for. Gil talking about, you already know. Cause y'all know I'm being real about this shit. Y'all know I'm being real. Or you get to the restaurant. How many of y'all listen? It's 2. Can we get that table right there? No, that section full. Y'all hold on 30 seconds. I'm back now. Ain't nobody at that motherfucking table. Ain't nobody at that table over there. Now I'm watching the people who work in that little section. Because this is what I'm doing. I know my girl is too, whoever I'm with. And if they ain't, I got us. You mean to tell me this nigga only got 2 tables and that area is full? She can't handle 3 damn tables? Get the fuck out of here, man. You mean to tell me the bartender, who is supposed to be able to serve the people at the bar, the people in their section, and the waitresses or the waiters who run their ticket on a Friday or Saturday night. It's fucking Tuesday. I'm eating tacos, nigga. And all of a sudden, I can't sit at the bar because we only got so many people on the floor. What being on the floor got to do with the bartender? That's their fucking job. Santana talking about, you not lying, loudest laugh out loud. I'm serious. I'm Santana. I'm so goddamn serious. Y'all know I am too. Shireen says, I'm leaving sometimes because fuck you and your fucked up customer service. So that's what I'm saying. Now imagine me taking one of y'all out on the first date. And I take y'all somewhere and I didn't do shit wrong, but what you remember about our date is the fucked up service. That shit ain't right. Now you looking at me like, get that bitch something if you want. That's your song? I got you, Sarah. Here you go. There your mama go, Sarah. But yeah, I'm just saying, like, why? All I want to do is come here in a nice atmosphere, get me something to eat, and get the fuck on. Skate music, Shireen. Let me give you a moment, Shireen. Your 10 seconds. There you go, Serena. Now hit one time. All right, I'm back. And when I say customer service, it goes for everywhere these days. You know what I'm saying? So you say you work at the register. I don't want to come to the register and you all on your motherfucking phone while you taking care of me. Yeah, how much? All right, hold on. Yeah, girl, no. Yeah, no. Man, fuck that nigga. Man, you better leave that nigga alone. That's some bullshit. I can't stand that bitch. Yeah. Okay. Oh, here your change. Yeah. Anyway, so no, nigga. When I come up here, you don't want me talking on the phone while I'm talking to you at the same time, or you asking me questions. You don't want me talking on the phone and you. So why are you on the phone? Why are you on the phone at the register anyway? Stop it. Stop it. You are insulting me and my intelligence. You are messing up my moment in Black history. I'm serious. I am so serious. For real. If you know you work in the section and you got a specific table where the air is blowing down on that table all day, every day, all year round, shouldn't you say to yourself before you take me to the table, or let me know, like, the table we're going to sit you at, I can wait and sit you somewhere else, but the table that I'm getting ready to take you to, the air is always on, and it's kind of cool over here. I might be like, oh shit, I'm hot as hell anyway. I need that table. I might be like, so the air is like, it's real cool, and you be like, yeah, so it's going to get my food cold fast. You let me know. Guess what? When you take me to the next table, wherever you sit me, I'm going to remember that to start. Hold on, though. I got to do this real quick. There's a rumor being spread about me and the crew, about something we did or supposed to do. You might not have heard it, but maybe you have. When I first heard it, all it did was laugh. I used to get angry and all uptight, but you can say what you want to spell my name right. Cause all I ever did was rock the house. But that's not what the rumor was all about. But if you like it, then tell your friends. And if you don't think it's true, you see me again. This way I can hear from the horse's mouth. Right then and there, we can straighten it out. Because I don't get involved with he said, she said. So take my advice and pick while you're ahead. Because one day I might not last. Today your mouth right to check, your behind can't cash. You got a big mouth. I'm sorry, y'all. A big mouth. I'm sorry, y'all. You got a big mouth. I'm sorry. Matter of fact, y'all gotta hold on. A big mouth. Now, people all say that you had a big mouth. Now I don't understand what they're talking about. Because what we do is just between me and you. But now something that you want to tell your crew. But you had to tell Sharon, and she told Pam. Then the story goes on just like a wheelbarrow. Carol told Dee Dee, and she told Pam. And Pam was overheard talking to her man. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Pam was overheard talking to her man. Pam was told Cookie. I'm sorry. Somehow Easy E. Hold on, fuck that. He told somebody I knew from uptown, and they called me up and put me down. Now the whole darn story's been changed around, and that's the reason why I'm not with you now. Because you never should have opened your mouth at all, and I wouldn't have had no reason to make this call. You got a big mouth. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But let's see what Shireen says. Shireen says, no phones allowed. But talking to your coworker is the same rudeness. I'm just saying. Not me and my character. That's the young people shit. I enjoy good energy. And I do too. I do too. What's going on, Dre? And that's what I'm saying. I enjoy that kind of stuff too. But you are not gonna think I'm about to give you that much motherfucking money. For real, you are not about to get that much money. Here you go, Shireen, this for you. But we also made it big enough to fit in your mouth. You got a big mouth. A big mouth. You got a big mouth. A big mouth. A big mouth. You got a big mouth. Yes. A big mouth. Why do you think you are worth that kind of tip? Because you got a nice ass? Because you over here bending over my table? Because you got your cleavage showing? Because you the one that got your little hair dollied up? No, nigga, put a hairnet on, motherfucker, when you bringing my food to the table, too. I want it all. Give me A1 customer service for this 20 or more you want me to set on the table. I'm just saying. It is not hard for good customer service. If you bringing me some regular wings, I ain't even got to answer nothing. Nigga, just drop some barbecue sauce off because I'm black. I know that sounds racist. Bring some ranch anyway. Bring it to the table anyway. For no motherfucking reason, just drop it off. If I got a hamburger, why? Do I got to say, you got some mayo? I know you ain't got no damn Miracle Whip. We know that. Why I got to ask for mustard and ketchup? If I got food, why haven't you looked at my table to see that the salt and pepper is not on my table? I don't even eat salt on my food, just pepper. But it's the whole MO of, you are not even looking at my table. If I come in here for breakfast and you know you didn't fill up all the damn jelly, the grape, the strawberry, the tropical, whatever the hell it is, if you know it's not full, why are you not putting that on my table before I ask? Shireen says groceries are so expensive. They complain a lot. But I say make better choices when grocery shopping. We got to eat. that is true. That is very, very true. But I'm just saying, it's so many little things that you can do to get my money. It's so many little things that you can do at a restaurant to get my money. You know, here go another one, y'all. And a lot of y'all is going to relate to what I'm about to say. For those that just came on, good morning, Granger. For those that just came on this morning, I am talking about customer service and how they taking 18% out your bill automatically, and it's bad customer service, or somebody is expecting a lot of money, a $5, $10, $20 tip, or bad service. No. The first thing in the fucking morning, before you get to work, before you get to my table, before you punch in, before you walk out the house, wash your goddamn uniform. Boy, girl, why is you coming in here with a dirty ass apron? Why is you coming in here with spots on your pants? Why is you coming in here with your shirt already smelling like a cigarette? Why? Rule number one, appearance. I don't want nobody dirty as fuck bringing me my food to the table. That's right next to putting your finger in my plate. No. Hell to the no. To the no. Hell to the no. I'm just saying. You didn't think that you wasn't serving food today? You thought you was going to be on the fryer today? I'm just saying. You thought you was the dishwasher today? I'm trying to understand how you came all the way to work with a dirty uniform to service my table. Fuck anybody else's table right now. No disrespect to y'all. But I'm just saying, this is stuff I'm looking at. And you think you got a pretty smile, and I keep saying women because only so many guys service table, and a lot of them, you know, they may be of another gender, so-called, in so many ways. Good morning, Eva. Euclid's finest. Good morning, Amber. How you doing this morning? For those that just came on, what I'm talking about this morning, I am talking about customer service. Customer service, and how during this customer service, the service to the customer is terrible, and they are out here expecting a nice tip. Or the bill has taken the tip out for these niggas, and they still looking at you like you need to add on. You want 5-star pay with 2-star service and a 1-star attitude. Shireen says, fruit even expensive. The cook look like a dirty, greasy, and hair look like it smell. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. You want me to tip you for something that you're not doing. You want me to tip you, and I got to get up and go somewhere and get me what I need. Or another person who is getting good service over there, and I'm watching them. Can you get my waiter? Can you get my waitress? Well, you know what? Can you bring me back? Yeah, please. Can you bring me back some sugar? I just want to put some sugar in my tea. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Can you give me the refill? So, when something is happening like this, listen to what I'm about to say. When I got another waiter or waitresses helping me with my table because mine is not doing it, I make sure to give that person a tip. I do. Let me tell you something else I do. I love sitting at the bar. The reason I like sitting at the bar is that is where they got to keep walking in your face and give you some form of attention because they looking to see if your drink is empty. Because if your drink is empty, they going to want to hurry up and keep getting you to buy drinks, or that means they probably going to get you the hell up. But I like being in their face because the bartender, they have to give you better service. Now, if you right in my face and one of your regulars come in, oh, what's up? What's going on, Clue? How you doing? Clue is sitting right next to me. Don't act like I wasn't here before Clue. I know that this your people, but damn it, you gonna treat me like I'm your people too. I want, nigga, how Clue get his warm bread before I did? I want my motherfucking warm bread. I want the motherfucking butter that got a little sweetness to it. I want all that. Good morning, play your role. I'm just saying. And these are the breaks.
Break it up, break it up, break it up.
For those that just came on or logged in. For those that just tuned in, what I am talking about this morning, I am talking about customer service and how the service out here is terrible these days amongst the people. It is terrible. If you do not know how to be a good server, learn how to be one. You talking what's going on now, play your role? I'm talking about bad service, and these niggas want tips. Amber says, but I don't argue or be rude to people handling my food. I'm not arguing or being rude too. Let me say it again for those that just came on here. You know I'm gonna need some extra damn napkins. You know I'm probably gonna want a water. So why not just bring it? Automatically. Why not just ask me if I want some lemon? When I bring your water, would you like lemons with that? Or come up with some in a little bitty cup. I brought you some water. Would you like lemons? Because I brought you some. If you don't want them, I understand. But just in case. When my tea comes, would you like honey with that? Look at the table. Make sure there's some sugar and stuff over there. If I got a breakfast, make sure it's jelly on the table. All flavors. I'm just saying, come to my table in a clean uniform. Don't have your thumb in my plate. If I got a steak, wait for me to cut the steak in the middle to make sure it's cooked right. Ask me, do I want some A1 sauce or another kind of sauce? If you know I got a burger, put the ketchup and mustard on my table automatically. I'm just saying. Play your role talking about true. I'm just saying. Amber talking about I'd rather just leave altogether. Play your role talking about they just want to check, that's all. And Shireen says, common sense not common anymore. And this is the shit I'm talking about. But even, alright, so Amber, if you leave, they already added 18% into your check. And I'm talking about these the motherfuckers that piss me off. So, on a $50 bill, I'm paying you $9 for bad service. On a $100 bill, I'm paying you $18. And when you left, I never seen your ass again. I done shaved, took a shit, called the motherfucking coroner's office and everything, because my service is dead than a motherfucker. And then you want to pop back up, is everything okay? And my mind be like, cuss her out. You really about to do it? You know, I'm just saying, y'all. Y'all got to understand where I'm coming from with this one, for real. Amber says, I understand, but people don't understand that customer service. Well, why are you in that field, Amber? Get out of a field that you know you're not good at or not trying to get good at. Simple shit, like I said, if I ask you what's the soup of the day, everybody knows you probably got chicken soup, but I don't know if you got clam chowder. I don't know if you got chicken and lemon rice or regular chicken and rice. I don't know if you got lentils. I don't know if you got minestrone. I don't know if you got gnocchi. I don't know. If I remember all this stuff off my head right now, and I ain't never been a server, damn it, learn the menu. Learn your menu. It will make your job easier. Amber told me I can't stand bad service. My friends will tell you, I can't stand bad service. Because you want me to give you money for bad service. Listen, get your shit together. For real. If you know you a little bit under the weather, or you got allergies and shit like that, put a fucking mask on. Don't be coughing in my area neither. Don't be coming out with my food in your hand I'm okay. No, but I'm not. I'm not okay. Good morning, Lawrence. Talking about you okay. Nigga, I don't know if you okay or not. But I'm not okay with you coughing over my food. No, I'm not. Let's make sure I say that. You know, let's say that. And another thing. If I have bought a drink and I go to the bathroom and I come back because it was only this much left in the glass, don't just automatically assume I'm done and throw my drink out. Nigga, you owe me another drink. Well, I thought you didn't ask me. I mean, but, you know, it was watered down. Don't worry about it. Maybe I like mine with water. Good morning, Tisha. How you doing this morning? So Mamie says, sometimes you have to give a little grace. They can become overwhelmed. I know people who always send their food back. I never understood why, because they have good jobs and have money. My ex and I used to be so confused as to why they're doing that. Think about people who are terribly rude to them. Some are doing their best. Nobody ain't talking about the people who are not doing their best. We are talking about the people who are doing the worst. And so we talking about me. If I am at the restaurant by myself, with friends, with family, with whoever I'm with at the time, it's not about them having a bad day. Your experience is to make me have a great time, not about what nobody else did. See, that's the problem. You in there like Taraji P. Henson off the word straw. You know what I'm saying? You having a bad day, so you bringing your bad attitude and your bad temper and what you feel about the table next to me over to me. And if I'm buying a 16-ounce porterhouse or a 24-ounce or a tomahawk steak, listen to me. I have the right to sit in that back. I'm about to pay you, depending on where you at, maybe $150 for 32 ounces of steak. I want it cooked like I want it cooked. I want the fat cut off of it, whatever it may be. That's what I'm paying for, because you are getting your 18% out of my money automatically. Because that's what kind of establishment we are in. If we are in that kind of establishment, I want that establishment type of energy and establishment type of fuel at my table. I want to feel like I want to give them money. I want to get them better. I want to be about to give you a $10 tip, and my girl looking at me, because y'all know that look when it's bad, like you better not give them nothing. I want her to look at me like nigga, only $10? Shit, that was good service. I want my inner self to say, nigga, you know that was better service than $10. Give him $20. Give him $15. Give him $12. Give him something over 10. I don't want to be questioning myself like, should they even get something? Should I call the manager over here? Should I get asked a $2 tip? I don't want to question myself, because service is service. I want you to be able to say to yourself, even though they piss me off over here, I'm still going to be nice to them over there because they ain't did nothing to me. I understand what you're saying, maybe that people have bad days. Some people send their food back. Some people complain. That has nothing to do with my table. That's like me going off on somebody sitting next to you, and then I start going off on you because you sitting next to them. You ain't did nothing wrong to me. I'm just saying. So Amber says, when I was a server, I used to have an alter ego named Miss Sorrowful. Sorrowful. What? That don't even sound right. It sound like that wasn't right. But listen, I am not asking you to kiss my ass. I am asking you to do your job with a smile. If I ask you to space my food out, I don't like my food overlapped, do not bring me my salad out, and then 2 minutes later, bring my food out and sit it next to my salad. Because I'm trying to enjoy my salad. I'm trying to enjoy it. Now, My food is here. I got to make major decisions. Do I eat on my salad while my food gets cold? Do I try to eat them together, the hot and cold mixture? Do I push my salad aside and try to come back to it at the end? Do I take my food with me because I really want this salad? You're giving me too many things to think about when all you got to do is say is, I just bought their salad out. Y'all hold that fire real quick. I'll let y'all know. Fire their food in 10 minutes. Let it come out separately. It's little things like that that makes a difference when you are at a restaurant. Good morning, Mr. Clay. Amber says, no matter how bad things were going, I was smiling. And you should be. Because that's what we're talking about. What we're talking about this morning, everybody, is we are talking about bad customer service. That's what we're talking about. We are talking about customer service. Let me get this stuff together, because I got to take this stuff into my place today and get this together for everybody. But yes, this is what we're talking about. We are talking about customer service. What's going on, Mr. Pace? Y'all roll with me this morning. Yep, this is what we're talking about. We are talking about customer service. Here go another one for customer service, y'all. Because I want y'all to understand how my mind thinks on customer service. When you are trying to get a good tip, here go another one. You looking at my table. You ask me, do I need a to-go box? I tell you, yeah. Why not come put the stuff in the box for me to get a better tip? And then, here go another one, y'all. You bring me, or you bring somebody a box. I put it in myself, which I feel like you should, because you already getting 18% of my money. But let's say you don't. You know I need a bag. Why don't you bring a bag with you? Why are you trying to have me walk out with it in my hand, where it can waste in my car or anything like that? I'm just saying. Maybe I'm overthinking things. But I'm talking about for a better tip, y'all. I am talking about to get a better tip. I'm talking about to get the ultimate tip. I'm talking about little things to let you know that you have done your job thoroughly. That don't make sense to y'all? I'm just saying. That don't make sense to y'all. If I need a to-go box, go ahead and just bring the bag with it. If you want a real good tip, bag it up for me. I'm not asking for nothing that's hard. Bag it up for me. Bag it up for me. Yes, bag it up for me. Put it in the box. How you know I'm good at that? I came here for the experience. I came here for the service. For real. Did you see a Christmas tree? Did you see a Christmas tree where, nigga? Not over here. I'm in my building. Yeah. I could have walked y'all around. I got to get some people's stuff together today. Yeah, Mr. Clay, this is my building where I do my taxes at. Podcast, notary. I rent rooms out. Yes, this is where I do all that at, Clay. Oh, you said a reef? Like I said, nigga, I don't know what you looking at. Maybe you did. Shit, who knows? But we talking about customer service. Let me see. You talking about Bear, you spoiled. Talking about bagging up for you. That's only in a 5-star restaurant. Listen. Okay, so maybe listen. Are you talking about a wreath on the floor? I don't know. Y'all niggas got me with the reef on the floor. But you talking about I'm spoiled? That ain't being spoiled. Listen, that is not being spoiled, Mamie. That's not being spoiled. That is you earning your money. So when I come back, I want you to ask for my table. I want you to be looking for me and ask for me. I don't understand. Talking about I'm spoiled. Good morning, DeMario. You know what? DeMario is the perfect person to be on here. What's up, my dude? So, Jason said, but you know when you go to an upscale restaurant, they pack your food. No, but what I'm saying, Jason, when you go to any restaurant, if you trying to get an 18% of my money, if you trying to get a good ass tip, if you trying to leave an impression on me, if you trying to do all this, then guess what? You should leave an imprint on me by doing A1 service. You should be knowing that you want me to come back. I should walk in the restaurant if I've been here and I sat in your section before and say, where Jason at? I want Jason's area. Because I know some of y'all done did that too. You done went back to a restaurant before because this person gave you A1 service. And then you mess around and get somebody else in the same restaurant and they be on some bullshit. And you be like, damn, this fucked up. This is fucked up. I don't want this service. Now you mad because you done gave up 18% of your money. 18%. Because that's what they taking out. 18% of your money. And you pissed off because there's nothing you can do about that 18%. So you want 18% money. My average bill in a restaurant by myself is about $70. Did you hear what I said? My bill by itself is about $70. By myself.
Thank you.
So I'm saying that to say, if I'm with somebody, the bill is automatically over $100. Automatically. If it's automatically over $100, that means you have taken $18 of my money that has not been earned. You haven't given me 8 cents worth of customer service. Where they do that at? Good morning. Where do they do that? Let me see. Some of these gratuities are out of pocket. They are out of pocket. LaWanda's talking about, that's when you say gratuity. Who ordered that? I like that, LaWanda. Right. I didn't have a side of gratuity. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have a side of gratuity. That was not part of my order. Let me see. Jason said, oh yes, they be on the way out of pocket and they only get the Coney Island treatment. Listen, and this is a true story. I just had a guy, he was at the drive-thru at Coney Island. His service was better than the women who be at the window at Coney Island. He had no problem redoing my order, telling me the best way to save a couple dollars. He didn't do none of that. And speaking of that, that is another way for customer service. If you know, we're going to take hook and reel, for instance. If you know, I want the king crab and I want this pound of shrimp, but I also want some scallops, and you know it's a better way for me to get the order in, why don't you tell me the better way? Why is you letting me make 2 different orders, running my bill up to damn near $200, instead of saying, no, if you do it like this, you can get them both for like $130 altogether, and you will save that money. Y'all don't want to talk about that. You don't want to talk about that because y'all know I am right. When I say customer service, I mean customer service on everything. If you know that your sweet tea ain't no sweet tea, if you know your sweet tea is not a sweet tea and it's gonna need some sugar, tell me. Let me know that, look, the sweet tea is bitter as fuck. Tell me. Amber talking about it's not even worth the money they want. This is all I'm saying. This is not about being angry. This is not about nothing except I want you to do your job that I'm giving you money for. I am paying you for money. I'm paying you this money for you to give me a service that should come with it. Don't come over here and you didn't even brush your damn teeth last night. Your breath stinking. For real. Trying to throw a diversion and mess my mind up because I'm dizzy from your breath. I know y'all like this nigga is tripping. But no, seriously though. Seriously. I'm being so serious right here. This shit has got to stop. Jason said hook and reel is delicious. I didn't say it wasn't delicious because I named it because it is delicious. Good morning, Mike Jack. How you doing this morning? I named it because it is delicious. But like I said, customer service is something that goes a lot of ways. And it goes a lot of ways because automatically, you know you can save me a couple of dollars. Why you not trying to save me a couple of dollars? That make me want to hook you up even more because them couple of dollars I saved, I can give it to you now. Here go another one, y'all. Here go another one. If you know I done had a lemonade, I done had a pop, or whatever it may be at this damn table. If you know that's what I've been drinking, when I get ready to leave, why don't you just bring me one in the to-go cup automatically? You want to take that with you? I got you. Why not do that? If I'm taking a to-go, something to go, why not automatically put some extra silverware in there? Wherever I'm going, I might not have no silverware. Why not just put something in there? If it's a to-go box or bag, you know I'm going to need some napkins. Why not put the damn napkins in there? You got places like Taco Bell where they talking about you got to ask for the sauce. Nigga, give me some of this goddamn taco sauce. Stop playing with me, man. Now listen, Joe Muir's gave me A1 service. Joe Muir's gave me A1 service. Prime Proper gave me A1 service. Eddie V's gave me A1 service. Eddie V's service was beyond the shit, for real. But this is what I'm saying. You should do that. So Jason says, as a server, you should bring me a new beverage before I even ask for it. And that's what I'm saying. And I'm talking about where I get some dogs from. Who let the dogs out? LaWanda's laughing at Amber. Jason talking about absolutely. You going out there with them damn dogs. Y'all got jokes this morning. But this is what I'm talking about. We talking about customer service, everybody. And being the best server that you can for the money that you taking from me and the money that you want to get from me. Cara talking about, stay your ass at home, cook, because your ass want too much. Good morning, motherfucker. You are definitely feeling better. Yep, you better be glad I got good friend service and not customer service, because your ass will still be sick, damn it. Glad you up this morning. Good morning, Carol. Glad you feeling better. Glad you feeling like yourself again, for real. LaWanda's talking about, hell, your service in the bill with all those places you named, so it better be excellent. And that's the whole thing. If I am a server, though, LaWanda, I don't give a fuck if you go to the Hood Red Lobster. If you go right up here, and here go a terrible place to bring up, if you go to Starters on fucking Plymouth, you know them hood-ass motherfuckers, they at the bar taking shots with other niggas while you waiting on shit. You talking about, Carl talking about, good morning, motherfucker. Yes, it's on. I know you back, and I'm glad to have you back. I'm glad you feel better, Takara. I really, really do. We all feel better that you feel better. But I don't give a fuck. Kiss my ass, Takara. And LaWanda, I am trying to make a tip here. It ain't even about being in a 5-star restaurant. It's about doing little shit that you know is automatic. Some shit is automatic. Do you know, I was at a restaurant one time and the silverware was all spotty and fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Do you know I told the waitress? She came back with some hot water and sat it on my table like, bitch, wash these dishes. I'm not washing no motherfucking silverware. I wanted to beat her motherfucking ass. I could not believe she actually did that. She brought the hot water and sat it on the table, dropped my silverware in there and was like, now let me take your order. Almost knocked that fucking water all over the floor. And she was looking at me at the end for a tip. LaWanda talking about Starters on Plymouth is your spot. Listen, I helped build that motherfucker. Back from when there was a hole-in-the-wall kitchen and we used to pack in there with one stove. I helped build it. All I'm saying is, the service sometimes is terrible as fuck. I don't want to have to come in there and say, is LaWanda working today? I want LaWanda section. I want to be able to come in there and say, I want Takara over there, who got a smart ass mouth, get to work, she know how to shut the hell up and serve my food. That's what I want. That's the service I want. That's the service that I want. I don't want to have to ask for shit you know I'm gonna need. If I'm ordering a steak, you automatically know I need a steak knife. Why the fuck the butter knife is on the table with the fork? Why? Why do you go get the soup and you don't bring a spoon with it? Why you automatically don't bring the crackers or the bread to dip with the soup? Why you don't just do that automatically? Why? This is all I'm saying. Good morning, Griff. What's good? Y'all talking about I want too much? No, I want the simple shit that you know is common fucking sense. Takara said, as soon as I know it's your ass, your ice gonna be on the floor and then in your cup. Listen. And that's why I'm not sitting in your motherfucking section. Because I was watching you the last time I came in here, and you was over here fucking with your eyelashes, doing your motherfucking hair. You was on the phone. You was talking with your girl with your motherfucking hand, and yeah, bitch, and yeah, bitch, and yeah, bitch, and not coming over here to take care of my table. So I'm not coming to your motherfucking area anyway to see if I need some ice or any goddamn thing. I'm not fucking with you because when I'm in a restaurant, I am watching every damn body to see who doing the damn thing. Aaron Griff say don't go there no more. And listen, when I run into a situation like this, I don't go no more. But if I have been already and I had excellent service by one person, when I go again, I'm looking for that person or asking, can I be sat in a section? It's that simple. Jason says, I agree 100%. Great customer service make or breaks your tip. When I was a limousine driver, my excellent customer service gave me a wonderful tip. And this is what I'm saying. So, Jason, when you was driving, did you ask them, did they want to stop at the bar? Did you stop them at the store? Did you ask them where they wanted to go? Did you slip them, tell them you know where the weed spot's at? I'm not saying that you have to do these things. I'm saying These are things to help them, like, have a great time. Did you see them having a good time and then be like, all right, look, y'all can do what y'all want back there. I don't care. You know, I got these honey packs for you, shit. Did you do shit like that to earn your tip? And it's not funny, Amber. So, LaWanda said, Sophia made a nice post sharing you on her page. Did you see it? No, I didn't. I'm going to have to go to her page. No, I didn't see it, LaWanda. And thanks for telling me. I didn't even know. I appreciate that. I'm damn sure going on there to see, too. What's going on? Boom, 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 boom. For those that just came on, what we're talking about this morning, we are talking about good customer service and bad customer service and how they take an 18% gratuity of your money and automatically paying these motherfuckers who have bad service. Or they looking at you like, you only gave me $2. You gave me a $2 ass service. You should get what you pay for. I'm just saying. Here go a new one too, y'all. It's new, but it ain't new. I go in here, my bill is $82, but if I use my card, it's $85. Ain't that a bitch? I'm just saying, y'all. Jason talking about, absolutely. We had that convo before we pulled off. Absolutely. Let me see. Amber says, LaWanda Scott, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube page. Absolutely. Bone said, good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. But that's another thing. If I give you cash, it's this. If I give you if I give you my card, you charging me $3 more, but they only charging you 50 cents to make this fucking transaction. I can't do nothing about that because that's the restaurant, that's their rules. But the customer service needs to apply to that too. So let me tell y'all for other little things on how to get you a better tip. If I come to your table, I'm in your section, and you taking care of me, and I say, you know what? Can you give me some extra cucumbers with that? Or can you add an extra egg? Or you know what? I forgot to add cheese. Can you put some cheese on it? Or you know what? I changed my mind. I don't just want water with lemon. Let me get a Pepsi. I don't even drink pop. I'm just using these as scenarios. So they bring it to me, but they don't put it on the bill. If you bring it to me and don't put it on the bill, that's an extra $3 I'm giving you because I would have had to pay for it. You get what I'm saying? Know how to work your tip. That's all I'm saying. What's going on, Mo? Know how to work your tip. This is how you get more money. If I asked you for something and you don't put it on the bill, let's say I'm one of them people, I'm like, dog, my drink wasn't strong as fuck. And I'd be like, well, another shot of such and such is another $10. And you say, I don't give a fuck what it costs. My drink ain't strong enough. Go on at it. Now, when you add it, my mind is, okay, it's straight now once I get my drink. When the bill come and I look at the bill and you didn't put that 10 on there, I'm tipping you that 10 plus whatever I was going to tip you because you didn't put it on the bill, which means I'm going to give you that 10. I would have had to pay for it anyway. Know how to get better tips, people. Understand what I just said and how I just did that. Yep. What's going on, Blackman? So Bone said, yep. Why tip if they going to take a tip any damn way? Thank you, Bone. Thank you, Bone. Because that's what I'm saying. Why would I give y'all more money on some fucked up service and you took my money on some fucked up service? You don't deserve no more motherfucking money. What needs to happen is I need to be able to call the manager over here, tell the manager my service was fucked up, and I want to take off of that gratuity. That's what I should be able to do. Since you take my money, I should be able to take something back if the service ain't good. Yeah. Now tell me I'm wrong. Because if you tell me I'm wrong, I'm going to tell you somebody who lying their ass off. Takara. No, but for real though. Y'all understand where I'm going with this? We are talking about You want me to pay you to be bad to me. Ah, it sounds different when I say it like that. You want me to pay you to be bad to me. Does that make any motherfucking sense? Does that make any sense? When I put it like that, it sounds real different. For those that just came on this morning, we are talking about customer service and good customer service and how to get more tips, how to get less tips, and why should I give you my money and you gave me a fucked up ass service. Good morning, Kiwi. I think you are new to the page. You may have came on here before, but I'm not sure. Y'all make sure y'all say good morning to Kiwi. We are on here Monday through Friday with different topics, you know, every day. We're a family. Y'all make sure y'all speak to Kiwi. And we hope to have you back. Don't know who you are, but how you found the page. If you would like to go to my YouTube page, please subscribe to Mr. Straight Up. But what we're talking about this morning, we are talking about customer service and how these people are out here taking our fucking money for bad service. No. Good morning, Ramisha. It's something wrong with that, people. And anybody who agree and tell me that, well, you know, they be having a hard time. Oh, well, you know, other people be messing with. Sometimes it be overcrowded. Well, you know, somebody else might have bad service. I don't give a fuck. What happened over on aisle number 3 at table number 2? I don't care. All I care is what happened at A1 where Mr. Straight Up is sitting at. That's all I care about. That's all I care about. So, good morning, Moski. So hold on. Let me see what this comment is. Let me see what this comment is. So Jason says, so a lot of people that automatically take the gratuity does not go to the waiter. It goes to the company or the tip pool for everyone instead of the one that waits at serving you. I already discussed this. I discussed, and if I didn't discuss, let me bring it up. If I am sitting at a bar and there's 2 bartenders, and one bartender is taking care of me, but they both supposed to be taking care of you because you at the fucking bar. If one of them just keep walking past me, not asking me do I need, and ignoring me, and to keep going to the people on the side of me, and especially if the people next to me are of another color, I don't want to tip neither one of you. The other one could be giving me good service. You know what I do? I say, excuse me, can I ask you a question? As soon as the other one back is turned, do y'all split these tips? Well, yeah, we got to split. No, I want to hand you your money in your hand. If you get somebody who be like, well, no, we can't do that, I might be like, well, I'm really not going to give you no tip because her service is bad. And I don't want you splitting my money that I'm giving you with a nigga who giving me bad service. That's a whole nother issue right there. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. Some of y'all absolutely know what I'm talking about. That you don't want to get the other one no tip because they service is bad as fuck. Why? Why am I tipping niggas who is not doing their fucking job? This is what I'm talking about. So let's see. So Kiwi says, good morning, Mr. Gilbert. We just met last year. And I'm going to tell y'all, no, you didn't forget me already. Your name wasn't no damn Kiwi. And I can't see your face on your picture. Once I get a good look at the face, you know I will remember. You know my memory is damn good. So Bone says, if you give me excellent service, I had a tip. The tip you already taken. And I would tip the tip they already taken too. If the service is good, Bone, I don't have no problem with that. Nigga, I would take that $18 tip and turn it to a $30 tip or a $25 tip. Or even just $2 more to round it off to 20. You get what I'm saying? But you taking my money for bad fucking service. If I gotta look for you like I'm stalking your ass, that is a problem, people. That is a problem. If you keep walking past my table because now you taking care of two Caucasians in a suit and you think they tip is better than mine, or you doing it just because of the color, whatever it may be, you're not giving me the service that I deserve. And Eric Cole said, nah, they need to find another job. What's up, Eric? Good morning, my dog. Yes, this is what I'm saying, Eric. They need to go into another field because you are in a field where it takes a skill to keep your patience, to keep a smile on your face, to know your menu because a lot of them don't even know what's on the damn menu, to know what to do. The same customers damn near ask for all the same stuff if you really pay attention to your job. We be asking for really the same thing. You ever been at the table with somebody, y'all, and the server come and be like, can I take your order? And you say, can I get you a water? And they be like, yeah. They go get you a water instead of bringing a water back for you and the person you with. Why do they got to ask for a water too? Just bring one. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Y'all can't tell me that hasn't happened to y'all before. Now the other person got to ask for a water. And let's say you with a female. Oh, now the female getting mad at you like, oh, this bitch only want to take your order, huh? She ain't think I wanted a water? You ain't even did nothing and you in trouble. You know what I'm talking about? You ain't even did nothing and you in trouble because the chick ain't doing her job. Oh my God. So, oh my God, that made, either that's my allergies or my eyes just watering from what I just said to my damn self. I have seen that shit happen before. So Amber says, I'm so happy few reviews become a thing because these restaurants were tripping. Fuck that food review. We food reviewing on site, Amber. She says, example, Cuzzo Chicken had a horrible service. Listen, I've been to Cuzzo. I asked for a Kool-Aid one time. She gonna give it to me when it's time to go, oh, I forgot your Kool-Aid. You want it now? Nigga, I done had 2 waters. I done ate my food. I done been here an hour and 12 minutes because the food didn't come out as fast as I thought it was. And now you want to give me my drink as I go? No, that's not how it is. No. Let me see. You said it did get better, but it's not that great? I agree. So Bone says, at the end of the day, that's the job you chose to do. You got to serve your customers the best of your ability, regardless of attitudes from other customers. That's what I'm saying, Bone. You trying to earn my tip. And you bringing whatever you got going on with you to my table. You know? And y'all people who training these people, we call them the followers. The followers ain't even showing you how to be a good server. When you see somebody racking in the money and you ain't racking in the money, you should go to them and say, how you getting this money? What am I doing that you doing when I ain't getting the same amount of money? And if they don't want to help you, watch their ass. Because a good server will stand out amongst everybody. I ain't got to say a word. They know how to go get their bread. Oh, hey, Miss Hamilton. I didn't know that was you. What's good, Chikiwa? How are you doing? Don't be throwing the tears on me. You know what I'm saying. Don't do that. Don't do that. Good morning. Glad to have you here. We on here every morning at 6:30 a.m. with different topics. Yes, we are, y'all. We on here with different topics every day. And today, we are talking about customer service and them taking the 18% gratuity out of your check. 18% gratuity out of your bill with bad service. Or they standing looking at you like, I can't believe this cheap ass nigga only left me $2. Or I can't believe this cheap ass nigga only left me $5. I couldn't believe you a fucking server and you in this place of employment and they let you work here for this long. Even if it's 2 days, nigga. So Eric says, I had a horrible service once. So on the tip line, I wrote, don't cross the road without looking both ways, and left her and left. She was pissed. Hey, Eric, listen. You wouldn't know here when I said I wrote something on the note before too, Eric. Listen, see us men, we be different with the shit. I wrote a motherfucking note too, Eric. Yes, I did, dog. Look, what was you expecting? I told him the girl I should have got my change back and 48 cents. She automatically just took the 48 cent, Eric, and brought me the other money. And you know, one of them was a $10 bill. She made that 2 5s and gave me the rest of singles. No, I want my 48 cent too. How you know I don't want to put that in my pocket? How you know I don't want to throw that into my console? How you know I wasn't going to leave it with your tip anyway? There's so many variables to that. So I wrote on the ticket, Eric, I wrote, since you took my change, that's the tip you wanted. And then I wrote on the back of it too. I sure did. Because that was fine. How you just gonna take my money? Nigga, like they at the store these days, like rounding your money off. Don't round my goddamn money off. Well, we gonna have to take the change because we ain't got no change. No, nigga, you give me my $1 and you take the loss. I'm just saying, y'all. Maybe it's just me. Let me see. Amber says, I remember me and my ex-mate were at a restaurant. They took so long to bring the food, we walked out and went shopping and came back and she never knew we was gone. That's what I'm talking about. That's a damn shame. Mamie says, kind of like, okay. I know what Mamie going with this. Mamie says, kind of like your drink was darker and stronger than mine. I wasn't going to say anything. Listen. And I ain't mad at you for bringing that up. Mamie wanted to know what I ordered. She said, that look good. I'm going to order me one too. She ordered hers. Hers didn't look like mine. Literally had to call the waitress over there and say, his darker than mine. That don't look like the same drink. Because the damn show didn't look like the same drink. And that's all I'm saying. You want good customer service. So, Amber says, Robert Bone, you right, Bone. Eric says, nah, give me all my change. Let me make a decision if I want to round up. That's what I'm saying, Eric. You don't automatically just take my money and then break my 10 down. You know what I'm saying? Plus the other singles you gave me back. So in case I want to give you some 5s and some singles. You took your tip already. You took your motherfucking tip. That's what you did. That's what I'm talking about, Eric. So Bone says, if I knew the tips are split, I got good service, I'm going to tell the waitress or waiter, put this in their pocket, and I'll still leave a little something on the table. I'm with that, Bone. I'm with that. But it's crazy us fellas is thinking alike. And I want y'all to see this. For anybody who's a server, used to be, and wonder why they wasn't getting a certain amount of money, y'all see what us fellas are saying. There are some do's and some don'ts when it come to getting this tip. Good morning, Miss Mamby. There are do's and don'ts when it comes to getting this tip. And that is so motherfucking true. But I'll be more mad when you take my money and give me bad service. Amber says good service or over tip. What did I say earlier, Amber? I said, sometime I'm about to leave $10. And I be looking at myself, asking myself like, damn, that's fucked up. I'm only giving them $10. I begin to get mad at myself because customer service is so messed up these days that I be saying, nigga, get him more than $10. For real. Because I'm going to tell you again, my tip, when I walk in, I'm walking in to tip you $20 off rip. That's when I'm walking in to tip you. That ain't got nothing to do with no 18% or nothing. I am walking in to tip you $20. It's your job to keep me at 20. You can walk me down to 15, then walk me down to 10, like I said. Then you can walk me down to 7. Then you can walk me down to 5. Then you can walk me down to 2. Then you can walk me down to that note that me and Eric left. Your service depends on where you at. So Bone says, they got changed fucked up the ship stop. Lying motherfuckers. Hey, so you ain't lying, Bone. They be trying to get 2 tips. If you sitting that table, we doing the shift change. Can you cash out? If I cash out, I was about to order something else. Well, can you just cash man out? Then they gonna take you. So now you want me to tip both of y'all for the same service? The fuck out of here, man. All that shit be crazy, dog. Good morning, man. How you doing this morning? Somebody told me you wrote something nice about me. Whatever it may be, I gotta go on your page and check it out. I don't know if you did or you didn't, but somebody told me that this morning. And if you did, I thank you very much. Yes. But that's all I'm saying, everybody. This is what we've been talking about. This is what we had to talk about this morning. And I don't understand. I'm getting ready to go into a location where I'm going to have to let y'all go shortly. But once again, if you serve tables or want to serve tables, I am going to give you basic things that you can do. Eric says, I learned when you're sitting at the bar, you let the bartender know you're there from the tip you leave. And once they know you're there, your drinks are going to get stronger by the time you leave. Eric, it goes without saying. See, Eric, you understand the game. You automatically understand the game, Eric. Yes. Yes, Eric. Yes, my dog. Yes. This is how us men think. Man, I couldn't have gave a better one than that. You know what, Eric? You get the quote of the day, damn it. I always give a quote of the day. Eric, you get a quote of the day, damn it. Because I sit at the bar all the time. And when I'm in a new place, if they don't know me, you know what I'm saying, or ain't seen me before, that is what I do too, Eric, to get their fucking attention. And it works every time. So Bone says, oh, hold on. Before I say what Bone said, Eric, I salute you, my dog, for real. You understand. Yes, you definitely understand how this goes when you at the bar. That is a bar trick, a bar method, like it's a bar mitzvah in that motherfucker. So Bone says, you get what you work for. You work weak, you get a weak tip. You stand tall, I tip you tall, god damn it. Yes. Yes. I appreciate you too, Eric. But yes. Because these are things that go without saying. You say the bars you go to know you so you get the attention. And as you should. But like I said, when you go to one who don't know, they bring that drink and you drop that tip down, they be like, oh shit. This motherfucker know, he know I'm in here to make my money. For real. That's right. Salute him, Bone. I salute him again too, Eric. That's the quote of the day. For real. Cause we as men, we do not want to tip you. Let me say it again. As men, we do not want to tip you. So when you get to us and get under our skin, when you get to us and get under our skin, you have really had some fucked up service. Now your girl be watching everything. Every time something move, if she say some slick shit, if she wiggle her titties in your face, if she drops something and bend over in your face, if she always asking you questions, the girl is your lady, woman, girl, wife, whoever with you is paying attention to everything to see how this tip should be. And if your girl is impressed by the tip while she with you, you already know they getting a big tip. If your girl is pissed, y'all know the look she give y'all. She be like, I wish you would get that bitch tip. Matter of fact, let me tip her. Y'all know it's about to be, you know it's about to be bad when your girl be like, no. I'ma tip her. Or you put your money down and then your girl be like, oh hell no. She don't deserve that. No, she don't deserve that. Give her something else. And then you gotta ask your girl, well, how much should I give her? You don't want nothing to go wrong, fellas. How much? Or if you with your girl and you know she be like that, before you even get ready to tip, you be like, how much should I give her? Well, she was all right. If you get the she was all right, whatever you say is going to be good. Don't over tip though, because then it's a problem. But it all start with the service. So Eric said, right back at you, Bone. He also says, I was in Vegas and had bartenders fighting over who was going to service me and my crew because they understood the assignment. It don't matter if it's a man or a woman at the bar, they understand the assignment. It's these raggedy motherfuckers sometimes working these tables that's the problem. What's going on, Mr. Taylor? What's good, fam? That's what it is. Sometimes it's these people who work the table, like I said, and they'll go sit and just be on their phone, and you looking at them like, are you ever coming back? Hello? I'm down here. Come see me. We whistling and everything. Bring your ass down here. Hold on, I'll be with you in a second. You're not doing nothing. Good morning, Lisa. How you doing? Lisa, and I'm saying this to you. Check on Mark. Now, if you want to call me when I get off the live and talk to me, call me. Check on Mark, Lisa. That's all I'm going to say. Check on Mark. All right? So Bone says, they play me to the left because they don't know me or because I'm not a regular custo. Bitch, motherfucker, you get no fucking tip the whole time I'm there spending my money. I feel that too, Bone. So Eric says, bottom line, take pride in your craft and you will always make a profit. As I was getting ready to say, and I'm glad you said that, Eric. As I was getting ready to say, because I got to get off here in a second because my morning started early on some business I got to take care of. But listen. Little things. You know I need napkins. Say no more. You know I may need a water or want a water. Automatically bring the water and bring some lemons and sit them there, or ask me, would you like lemons with it when you bring the water? Automatically. If I am ordering a burger, everybody, ask me would I like mayo, but automatically put the ketchup and mustard at the table. If I am ordering a steak, make sure I have a good, clean steak knife. Also, make sure you put the A1 on the table or whatever form of steak sauce that you have in this location to make sure I don't have to ask for it. If I am ordering chicken, don't even ask me, do I want ranch, unless you Buffalo Wild Wings and they charge you extra. If the ranch is free, just bring it. Just bring it. If I am getting ready to leave, instead of just bringing me my box, bag my food up for me. Don't ask me would I like a bag to go with it. Automatically give me a bag that I can carry with a handle. When I put it in the car, it does not shift and move as the car is moving and waste on the floor when it can waste in the bag. I'm just saying. This is what I'm saying. Good morning, Miss Noble. Good morning, Jim Johnson. These are little things. When I ask you what is the soup of the day, give me the soups. Don't have to look on the menu. If I ask you what the sides are, I don't want you pointing talking about there the sides go right there. What's the sides? Know your job. Know your job. If I've been drinking lemonade since I've been here, bring me one to go anyway. If this is a place that I can carry my liquor out or not carry it out. Let me say that too. But if I can carry my liquor out, ask me. You want to take that with you? I can get you a to-go cup. I just got to, tape it up. But I want to make sure you got your drink. Little stuff like that. If I tell you that I want asparagus and y'all don't have asparagus, tell me what I should do to replace, or what do you have to replace that? If you've been working here and I say, what kind of dressing you have, don't say no dumb stuff to me like, what you want, ranch? What you want, honey mustard? No, I want you to tell me what you have so I can make a decision. I'm just saying. Little stuff. If we walking up, wipe the table off in front of me to let me know that the table is clean. Look in my seats where I'm about to sit down. Make sure the seats don't need to be wiped. And when you wipe the table, you know it's going to be wet. Take a napkin and dry it off. Make me feel like my service is immaculate. Do not come to my table with your thumb in my food. Do not bring the salad and my entree out within 2 minutes of each other. They should be at least 10 minutes apart. Let me enjoy my salad without bringing the food on top of it. Little stuff, people. If I ask you for something to drink and you don't put it on the bill, guess what? I'm going to add that to your tip. It go without saying. Bone talking about, he glad I'm getting off here early. I got to go to sleep, motherfucker. Bone said, or just say it's a certain sauce you like to have with your meal. My point exactly, dog. Bone says, I put my beer bottle in my pocket and walk out the door. You ignorant, nigga. But I like that, though. But these are some of the things I'm saying to make your experience better. Once again, come to work with a clean uniform. I don't want yesterday's or 2 days in a row apron around your damn waist and y'all just open the doors. No, I don't. Bone talking about after you'd had your thumb in your ass. That's what I'm talking about, Bone. I don't know where your thumb been. Shit. Cause good morning. For those that just came on, what we were talking about was customer service. And I'm just giving you some tips on how to get better customer service. That's all I'm doing. Because you do not deserve my money if you taking an 18% gratuity out of my check. They done broke it down now to if it's 4 or more people at tables, automatically 18%. You go to certain restaurants, if you go over $70 or $80, it's 18% added in already. I want 18% gratuity. Bone said, clean uniform, clean attitude. Absolutely, Bone, because your attitude is everything. Don't be tripping on me because the nigga next to you didn't do his or her fucking job by ordering their stuff because they mad, they sending you back, you don't like what's going on with them. That has nothing to do with me. Nothing. If I'm taking this to-go box, put a extra thing of silverware in there. I'm just saying, if I didn't eat all my steak, don't ask me, do I want some A1 to go with me? And you see me using A1? Bring me a little cup of it and put it in. I'm going to put this in the bag, you know. Would you like some extra? Because I'm going to put you something in here. Little stuff. All that's before I give you this tip. Make me believe I'm not giving you enough. Thanks, Mamie. Love you. Have a good day. You too. Good morning, Nicole. For those that just came on, I'm about to get off here, but what we were talking about was customer service and how they take your money out with bad service or how they giving bad service and expect a good tip. No, we're not doing that. No, no, no. So in closing, if you choose a job and this job has you waiting tables, a lot of these jobs only paying you maybe $3.18 hour or whatever it may be. Some of them only pay $2, whatever it is. I don't even know what it is. I just know it's not $20, $25 an hour. You are working for tips. And with tips comes better service. With tips, you are supposed to be on your job A1 at all times because you are selling whoever you are there with a dream of how they are getting the best service in the world, and to make you want to pay them. To look at them and say, damn, I wasn't expecting this kind of service. I love this. I'm coming back. Where Gilbert at? I want his table. These are some of the things that you want this person to leave with. You want them to leave with a good experience. You want them to leave with wanting to contact your manager or call your manager over and say, that person there, man, they are doing a wonderful job or a great job. They gave me awesome service. Your job is to do the little things to make my experience the best experience in the world, and to make me want to come back and spend money at that location, and also to spend money with you. You want me to tell people about the experience I had. You want me to be happy that they took that 18% out of your check, out of my money, from my check, and on 18 to 20%. You want me to be happy about it. You don't want me to be mad that they took it because your service is bad. This means being attentive, stopping by the table, asking them, is there anything else that they would like? Can I get you something? You know what? Your water is getting low. Your lemonade is getting low. Automatically, don't ask me, just come fill it up. When it's time to go, ask me, do I want a cup to take it with me? It's little things that will make the experience much, much better. But your attitude, your cleanliness, your time, and the way you design yourselves are major parts of how myself, the other men you was just seeing on here, and other people look at their perception of how do I want to tip them. You can make God knows how much money in one night, or you can always come home with $50 to $70 and be like, I can't keep doing this. Why? If you are not built for this field, put somebody else in your location. Don't be on the register when people coming up there with a snotty attitude, but you got a tip jar sitting there. I got a tip. Give me a better attitude, because all you doing is cashing me out. You shouldn't even get a tip for just cashing me out. They did all the work over here. And if I didn't tip them and you got a bad attitude, why should I tip you? Please understand, this is not something that we go out here to do. This is not something that we look to go out and give bad reviews or give bad tips. We just want great service to go with what we spending. If we are spending $100 or more, if I'm spending $10, I want that $10 to feel like, damn, if I just buy one beer, I want you to be attentive on that one beer. Would you like another one? Would you like a water to go with that beer? Hey, we got some bread that's free here. Would you like some bread to go with your beer? You get what I'm saying? You don't even have to order nothing. If we give away free bread with every order or non-order, I'm going to give you some bread. Refill the coffee, yes. Refill the coffee. Just walk up, look at the cup. Let me tell you no. Come over there. You want some more hot water with that tea? Or just change it out. It's nothing but water, people. Nothing but water. You don't even know if I want honey with my tea. Bring me some honey anyway. All I can do is just leave it on the table or tell you no. These are little things, people. These are little things. And when I say little things, I'm just trying to help y'all. I'm just trying to make situations, get your household better from the tips that you are receiving. But the number thing I want you to give me when you first walk up is a smile. Make me feel personally important to where, okay, even if you do forget something, your attitude and your personality still had me overshadow that moment with your kindness and the way you were attentive when you first walked up to trying to listen to my order, take my order. This is what I'm saying. This is how you earn what I'm going to give you. If you have specials, tell me the specials. Once again, if I'm getting ready to order this and I want some of that, tell me how I can get them together for a lesser price. Or tell me, no, but I know this one is what you want, but why don't you order this right here and just add that extra lobster tail on, and then it'll come out cheaper that way. And this way, if you add the tail on, you're going to get an extra 2 sides. You get what I'm saying? Help me, help you, help us. But what I'm not going to continue to do is helping you people who think that you deserve me to give you my hard-earned money that I work for and bring it to you for you to treat me like shit and me pay you like you can treat me like shit. I am not going to pay you to disrespect me without saying a word to me and disrespecting me, for those who understand what I'm saying. So with that being said, y'all have a wonderful morning. Y'all have a great day. We're going to talk about things that are taken away from us tomorrow. That's what we're going to talk about tomorrow, things that are taken away from us. I'm not going to surprise y'all with that. But y'all have a great day, a great, great day. And next time you're giving customer service, if you weren't paying attention to some of the things that I just brought up, just pay attention to them. It'll blow your mind. Good morning, Mr. Youngblood. Bone says before I leave, I want to leave full and happy and wanting to come back again. That's all we ask for. Just like the Mr. Straight Up Show. We want to leave happy, laughs, feeling good, and we want to come back again for the next day. And I hope that's what y'all do. Y'all come back another day and another time. Mr. Straight Up is in the building. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. For those that chimed in for the first time, hope to see you back tomorrow, 6:30 a.m. This video will be uploaded in the next hour or two onto my YouTube page, Mr. Straight Up. Please go on there and subscribe to the page and get this last viewing. All right? Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Get to work, goddammit, and smile while you're doing it. Y'all have a wonderful day.